Hello parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. Today we're going to be talking about what to do if you notice something wrong with your child. I'll be right back. Okay, if you're new to my channel, here we do all things parenting from the ages of 0 to 18 and beyond. If you like to subscribe, you'll receive over 150 videos on parenting in our archives, and you'll also receive all the new videos that are being uploaded. If you tick the notification bell to all, you'll get all the new videos as well. Please share these videos. Let's get them in front of as many parents as we can. Leave me a comment below as well, that'd be really nice, and give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying and liking and seeing what you hear on this channel. If you'd like Amazing Parenting to come to your school, your church, a conference that you're doing and to speak on parenting, you can contact me using the address above, and I'll endeavor to come back to you with dates and times. Okay, so in this video, like we said, we're going to talk about what do you do if you notice your child something's wrong, they're behaving differently. There's some areas I just want to touch on if you notice these things, because sometimes our children don't always come and say, oh dad, guess what, this happened, oh mom, you know what, yesterday. They don't always come and do that. So it's left for you to really notice your children when something is not right. All right, so the first thing you need to notice is their attitude. Has their attitude towards certain things changed? So you notice that, you sort of notice, you look, you see, you might not say nothing to begin with, and I'll come on to that, but their attitude, the attitude that they normally have has now changed negatively. So you're aware of that. Also, their eating. Are they overeating? Are they eating less? They're not finishing their dinner. They're not, they're not coming down to dinner. You call everybody to eat and they don't want to come down. They want to stay in their room. They're skipping meal times, maybe breakfast. Maybe, we all come home for an evening meal. Your son's not coming down to eat. Your daughter says she doesn't want breakfast, and it's not normal. It's not the norm. So sometimes their eating habits have changed. That's an indicator that something might be wrong. Okay. Also sleeping. They might not be sleeping as much. You might wake up in the night and you hear them downstairs watching TV, or you hear them in their room and it's early hours of the morning, and you go in there, they say, what's happening? You say, oh mama, I can't sleep, I don't know why. Sometimes they're sleeping a lot. I know with teenagers, some teenagers do sleep a lot during the day, and that's quite normal. In your household they might do that, but if you notice it abnormally, they're sleeping more or they're sleeping less, it could be an indication that something is wrong for you to take note. Also, mood swings. If you've got teenagers, the mood swings are, quite evident anyway. But again, it's not normal. Something that's out of normal for your son or for your daughter, their mood swings. And they could be really young. They don't have to be teenagers. They could still be in primary school. And regularly they're coming home and their mood has changed. They've got a heavy countenance about them. Another area for you to take note, because something could be wrong. They're a lot quieter. You might have a very chatty child that's always talking, always, calling your attention, wanting you to come and look at what they're doing, and really chatty. And all of a sudden they're quiet, or vice versa. Sometimes if your child is just normally quiet and they become really chatty, it might be because there's something happening and they want to talk to you about it, but they don't know how to bring up the subject. So notice them being either overly quiet, overly chatty. Again, it's an area for you to note. Another area for you to notice is their grades. Are their grades going down? Normally they're quite high flying when it comes to their academics, or their sporting side of things. Are they dropping? Are they going down? They normally get A stars, they're normally getting Bs, now they're getting Ds and Es. What's going on? It's an area for you to take note. And then lastly, their social life. What's their social life like? Normally they want to go and meet their friends on a weekend, or they're having, going to their friend's birthday party, or they're going out to eat, and all of a sudden they're not doing that anymore. They want to stay in. They don't want to go out. Friends are coming and they're not going out with them. You notice this. And I remember, some years ago now, I was working with a mum, and, she said she noticed things going wrong with her child. At that time, her child was 16. And she said she noticed her child, something was going wrong when they were in year 7. So that's around 11 years old. And instead of nipping it in the bud there, time had gone on, because life takes over. You're busy, you're working, but you're noticing these things. But you think, oh, it's just because they're teenagers, and you gloss over it. Before you know it, time has passed. And whatever the problem was has now become ingrained. So it's important, if you notice these areas, these 7 areas that we've just talked about, and you may notice other areas, it's not just these 7. Don't let time pass. I always say give it 3 days. The first day you notice your child not eating, your child's mood has changed, your child's attitude has changed, their sleeping pattern is funny. First day you just notice it. Okay, it happens again the next day. Again, you sort of take note now. You might, sit down and just watch them. And on the 3rd day it continues. That's when you need to nip it in the bud. You need to call your child's attention to what you have noticed. It's very important that they know that you've noticed there's a change in them. 2 things will happen. Either one, they'll say, this is what's going on at school, this is what's going on at work, this is what's going on, in their life. Or they'll notice that you've noticed, and then they'll change. They'll pick up on what you've noticed and begin to put it right. But if you leave it as a parent, those things can become ingrained. Like I said with the other parent that I knew, these things can become ingrained. They can become overwhelming for your child, and they don't know how to get out of it. Whereas if you had taken note of it the 1st day, 2nd day, 3rd day, and taken action, it could be something that could be easily solved, easily put to bed straight away. So it's very important that you notice your child's change in mood, changing in attitude, so you notice what could be going wrong. Okay, I hope that helps parents out there who's noticing something, going on with their children or their child. Okay, remember, all parents can be great parents. It's a journey, and we will get there. Thank you.